morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. One more time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing on this Tuesday morning? It's Tuesday already, the 20th. Today is the 20th, I believe. Um, Hopefully, you had a good night's rest. Hopefully, today will go by great for you. Hopefully, you will have a great workout. I am headed to the gym. Kind of know the routine is going on. One day I'm gonna do a live just from my home gym, but I'm kind of strapped for time lately. And what do we got here? Do not disturb, not doing his job. Just got the notification, my email that I'm going live or I'm going live or I'm live currently. Again, if you have any insight on how to not be disturbed when the do not disturb function is enabled on iOS, please let me know because I've tried different combinations and I still get notifications and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why that is. I remember in the good old days of iOS, you could hit do not disturb and that was it. It was either the half moon or it's nothing. And no calls or anything came through, no notifications. But here we are. But I'm raw dogging today's workout, which means I'm going in no protection, no pre workout, not even a pre workout smoothie. I don't take any like pre workout as far as powders or anything like that. If you want to consider coffee one, then you can. I did a podcast on that not too long ago, maybe about a year ago, so that was a long time. And speaking of podcast, I am in the middle of editing my latest one. It should be up if I want to schedule it Sunday, or I may release it this week. Stay tuned. For that, I was answering a question somebody asked me in regards to weight loss. So stay tuned to that. Pardon me for my voice. I'm trying to work something out. I guess I've just been talking, 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 talking. Maybe I do need to shut up. Maybe I do need to shut up. But it's actually, strengthens the vocal cords, what may have you. But yes, no pre-workout smoothie, no. Um, protein smoothie or anything like that before this workout. Every now and then, I like to test to see where I'm at in regards to energy and if I can draw up energy or more energy to execute a workout. I've come to find out that I can honestly go either way. Either I can have a smoothie. I feel better when I have a smoothie, but it's not like I cannot not do anything. Um, and I'm pretty sure you're that way, and I'm pretty sure you encountered some people who feel that they need a pre-workout. Like I can't do nothing without a pre-workout. I just don't believe in that. Either you're gonna have to show up or not. That's just me. You may have more energy, obviously, with a pre-workout because a lot of stuff is just accelerating your heart or make you feel some type of way. Do you? I'm not somebody who's going to be like, don't take a pre-workout. You live your own life. You're grown enough to use Google. If you're on here listening, then you have enough wherewithal to Google the benefits of pre-workout and everything like that. What up? What up? What up? What up? Black 840. I can't read Spanish. That first one in, but yeah, pre-workout. Like I said, not super polarizing. Oh, you shouldn't drink pre-workouts or whatever. Do you? Because pre-workout can be considered something different for everybody. I did have 1 cup of coffee this morning. I've been raw dogging that lately too. No honey, no creamer, no sugar, no nothing. Just drinking the coffee black. So I've noticed when I let the coffee cool down, it tastes a lot better. It's tolerable. And dark roast. I've been liking dark roast lately. I've heard the lighter the roast, the lighter the roast, the more caffeine that's in it. But I haven't found a blonde roast. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. So if you have a recommended brand, let me know. If you have a recommended brand of a blonde roast, as far as coffee, if you drink coffee, what I'm saying, let me know. But in regards to pre-workouts, coffee, you normally just have, just coffee, but that's coffee like about first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning for me is anywhere between like 5:15, 5:30ish, somewhere around there. And I just drink one cup and that's it because the second cup is always nasty to me. So if you are somebody who does not prefer coffee or like coffee because it tastes like burnt water, my brother Chris says it tastes like burnt water, but I completely understand because the second cup is just never like the first cup. It's never like the first cup at all, at all. But let me know what your workout routine is. Let me know what your workout routine is. Is there any carbs you recommend for healthy carbs to eat in the morning for early morning workouts? Fresh fruit, bananas, excuse me, or apples. If you want something like clean and light, you'll be amazed at how much like one banana can do. But don't be afraid to eat two bananas. Don't be afraid to eat two for a while. I don't know why. I honestly do not know why. I was like, no, I'm gonna just have just one banana. But bananas have a high source of potassium in it, and that is one of your electrolytes. And that's very beneficial as far as to you. But some people I've seen do oranges, a couple of oranges, but just fresh fruit. Normally, I have uh, a fruit smoothie with me, but I just didn't feel like, honestly, I didn't feel like cleaning out my shaker this morning. That's the only one that I had. I have two, but the other one has some ground coffee in it. My other Ninja, I have a video on that of how to ground coffee beans with your Ninja blender. But yeah, I would recommend, bananas. But my fruit smoothie, watermelon fruit smoothie, I have a tutorial on that. If you search through my channel, and I hate it when people say, "Oh, just search through my channel." That's kind of crazy. But what I can start doing is, put it in the comment section, like as a pinned post. So if you come back to this live, probably, later on today, I'll have that pinned. But right now, I'm driving right now. And then plus, I've noticed when I go live, at least on this device, on my phone, when I go to try to put a URL link in the comment section, sometimes it disconnects my live. So I'm learning to just leave stuff alone when it comes to live. Hey, what's going on? Mumbai, India. Thank you for a $10. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate you. Black DB840. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Good morning, Tina. How are you doing? How are you doing? This was an unplanned live. And I'm working on just going live when I feel like it. Everybody, when I say everybody, I hate that statement when people start that. But in most cases, people will go live kind of pre planned. But this is just me just driving to the gym with my morning thoughts. I didn't feel like listening to a podcast this morning. Um, I just felt like talking. I just felt like talking. But I do appreciate the super chat. I think that's what you call it. This is pretty much like my first, maybe my second. My second. I appreciate that. Um, and it does take, it does take finances to do all this in regards as far as YouTube, right? Obviously, I need to pay my phone bill, right? I need to pay, um, these type of bills when it comes to that. And even speaking of that, when it comes to finances and when it comes to content, I have this thing to where about twice a week, I'm gonna let you in on it. About twice a week I get emails about people wanting to be on my podcast guests, and I appreciate that. I appreciate people reaching out to me. um, I do. And these people have a service. Oh, sorry about that. These people have a service and or they have a product that obviously they are selling, right? Cool. So you want to market your product and or services on my podcast. Great. So I send them what it takes to be on my podcast as far as a guest. And especially since you are selling a service or a product. And as soon as I send them my price to be featured on my podcast, and then you don't hear from them. Or when you do hear from them, it's, oh no, I'm not paying to be on the podcast. And it's like, that's fine too, because I never built my podcast to be to be what do you want to call it, more of a guest type of podcast. I started doing that maybe about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, trying to just get other people involved, share their stories or whatever, and that's cool. Now, not every single person that's paid to be on my podcast, right? I do free podcasts, but if you're promoting a service, if you're selling something, then I'm not 100% sure how do you get off not paying for the services to market it. That's one thing I do know is that you do have to pay to market yourself, right? As far as promotion. And a lot of times it's like this. I just don't understand that. So when you do not see a guest on my podcast, one, it's either I haven't reached out, two, people have not paid, or three, I just want to do a solo podcast, and that's fine. I'm open to all options, but it's kind of crazy. People want something from you without paying you. People want something from you without compensating you far as for what you need to. You know what I'm saying? Or what you are providing. So just don't let anybody play you short. Who else sent me something? Oh my goodness, I appreciate that. Um, my gosh, two of them. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's see. BL BLKDB 840. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That really, excuse me, that really encourages me. That honestly really does encourage me, because this like, man, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna take it out on the weights, right? So today's workout, I got two. Oh my God, what just happened? Every single time this happens. Hopefully you all still with me. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. I think I pulled up to the gym and the Wi-Fi is trying to connect to my phone, so I have to disconnect the Wi-Fi. But I appreciate it. What up, bro? What up, Jimmy? Something for nothing. Yeah, man. It is crazy because we all got to work, right? This is where I'm going. No, I'm going to work. I have clients this morning. So my client texted me this morning. We're gonna do a stretching routine this morning. Did a podcast on that a couple months ago about the benefits of stretching when you get older, and it made me think about another subject I do want to talk about eventually on my podcast is about, men. Let's not talk about men. Let's hone in on men. And because what I've looked at on my analytics, men between the ages of 25 to 33 are the primary watchers on on this channel. But it made me think about just us, just as men, and being in my 20s at one point in time. I'm 42, and you just think that you have all this time, you think that you have all this invincibility and vulnerability, but the biggest word that I'm learning in this last maybe say 2 to 3 years is mortality. And doesn't mean that it's the all to end all, but the importance of stretching as you get older. I've noticed once I started stretching a lot more, um, I begin to feel better and stronger. Thank you for all the great work you do and great information. Thank you so much. That really touches me. Pause. But I really appreciate that, because when I go live, it's just to talk. It's just to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Get out of my morning thoughts. There's no organization solely. You know what I mean? It's just this is what's going on today. This is what's going on today. Um, because actually producing content, you got to sit down and edit the stuff. First off, you got to shoot and make sure you shoot the right stuff. And you go through all that process, and that takes time, obviously, right? That takes time. But just with that being said, going live is a lot easier. I didn't think it would be. I was nervous about going live. I was nervous. I was, several different things. But my homie, Miss Robin Walker, Robin's Nest Radio. Everybody, please go subscribe to her channel. She's got great content, inspirational, health benefits, and a little bit of music on there. So she's running the gambit right there. So everybody, please go subscribe to her channel, right now. But just producing content, just overall, it can be daunting, but it also can be fun too. It's just, expression. I have several videos right now where there's shorts, mainly shorts that I want to upload, but I just haven't sat down to do it yet because I can't be meticulous. I can't want certain things, on there. But besides that, going back to the benefits of stretching, we as older men, just men, I tell you right now, if you're in your 20s, you listen to this, spend time stretching. You can start off about once a week, but then eventually try to make it 2 times a week. It's very beneficial. I've been stretching my legs a lot more after I've gone through therapy. What was that, the end of 2022? I had a hamstring injury because I was doing what Chris Jones would call a hippie workout. I was doing some split squats on the Smith machine. I was doing some split squats on the Smith machine, and every single time you hear in your head like last one, right? Let that be the last one. You're like, nah, I'm gonna go for one more, one more. It was that one that I felt, and my left hamstring. My left hamstring. The best way I can describe it, it's just felt something uncoil. That's like when I'm doing my fingers like that. That's the way it felt, but it didn't hurt. I'm like, man, what is that? So, after maybe a couple days, that's when everything started tightening up. I never got it checked out. I didn't have any insurance, so that's another good thing, fellas, that I've started in the past 3 years. Get some health insurance. Get some health insurance so you can get yourself checked out, man. Get all your labs done, get your stuff checked out, because we as men can think that we are immortal, but the moment that we tear something or break something, it's you got to go to the hospital. I've never broken anything. I thank God for that. I've never um, dislocated, anything. Had a couple jam thumbs, playing basketball, a little twisted ankle here and there, but where I would have to go to the hospital and get, surgery on stuff like that. I have not experienced that. So I'm sorry for you all if you have done that. Um, but I have to stretch every day or I feel like crap. Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah, I know. And massage guns. I thought those were what do you want to call it? I thought those were a scam. Look, I'm the most skeptical person that you will probably ever want to encounter. I will question, I will question everything. But once I get my answer, I'm all for it. Once I got my massage gun, my massage gun, I didn't get the big expensive one either. You get like the $40 ones or $50 ones. I think at one point in time, if we're going through like two, I had like a $65 one. Um, and if I can find the Amazon link, I'll put it in there. But those do work. Those do work. Going back to my hamstring injury, I learned that I need to stretch out my calves. And working out. Who trains calves, right? Who has an isolation day to train calves? But that made me start working on my calves. Made me start stretching my calves more, and it helped. I was at one point in time I couldn't even put on my socks. I couldn't put my leg across my lap. I couldn't put my left leg across my right knee to put my sock on. It was just so just tight, and this just takes time, right? And when you have these injuries, you're like, okay, I need to start doing better. Like you said, you're stretching every morning. Um, that's good, or else you'll feel like crap. And that's what I'm getting ready to do right now as we walk into this gym. I don't know why I had this car running that long. I'm low on gas too. Oh my goodness, 49.99. Thank you, 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 thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me get your information. I'm gonna send you something just as well. It is 8:54. I think the temperature's supposed to be about 73 today. And again, we're at Gold's Gym in Peoria. If you're ever in Peoria, you come check us out. You come check us out uh here. Actually, I've been a little history. Been working here at Gold's Gym since 2019, right? I was so excited to get hired, and I'm still excited to be hired. And yes, I train here, and I also train from my home gym too. This is what I do, full time, with the hope of making it big on YouTube. That was my goal back in what 2015, 2013, somewhere around there. But things have changed. I've learned so much. I've learned so much with all this. Let me just show you this. So I really like this sign, right here, and we're just gonna walk into this gym, right quick. And I got two clients, and I think I'm gonna do biceps with my second client. What's your favorite bicep routine? Put your favorite bicep routine in the comments and let me know. And usually when I first come in, I get me a towel, a sweat towel, or I just get it myself. But since I'm on camera, I won't go behind. Just give me a second. Chris, can I get a towel, please? Thank you so much. Yeah. All right. So we are. All right. should buy one of these, but I already got some. We're selling these. With our, morning crowd. Not too many people here. Our regular gym crowd, and I got my lime water. So again, just raw dog in my workout today. Workout. I'm gonna get off of here, but I appreciate you all. Let me see. BLKDB840. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. I want you all to have a blessed day. And check out the rest of my content. Leave me some comments on my community wall. And I'll check back in with you. Peace out.